U.S. and British forces launched military attacks against the Houthi rebels. U.S. military officials said that the land and air strikes included more than 60 targets at 16 locations. The Iran-backed Houthi rebels have been terrorizing the Red Sea for weeks. It's a vital sea channel for global trade. And they've said that they've been doing so to support Hamas, the terror group at war with Israel that governs Gaza. The Houthis have vowed to retaliate against the U.S. and the U.K. and said that the strikes killed 5 Houthis. Time now for the Decision Desk update. Former President Donald Trump delivered a fiery courtroom speech in New York City earlier. Trump again declared his innocence in the fraud case brought against him in the Big Apple. Meanwhile, it is cold, very cold in Iowa, with the blizzard being forecast for much of the state. And there's only a few days to go until the Iowa caucus. Nikki Haley, Ron DeSantis, frontrunner Donald Trump, they've each had to cancel campaign stops for themselves and surrogates as blizzard-like conditions slams Iowa. And new data out from the Decision Desk 2024 suggests that the cold weather might actually end up helping frontrunner Trump maintain a victory. Why? The thinking is that his base is eager to turn out to support him. But it's all going to come down to a true test in political turnout operations. Which campaign can organize? Which campaign can mobilize? Which campaign can caucus? Which again is a very different thing than a primary. The Republican Iowa caucus in 2024, which by the way falls on a holiday weekend, is much more of a commitment than in previous election cycles. Again, the weather is no joke. I was just speaking to a source just the other day who reminded me about the lives that have been lost during previous cycles of young campaign staffers who are out there trekking the roads. Be careful, folks. Winter weather is no joke. Hunter Biden pleaded not guilty to tax charges in California court. The president's son is accused of dodging more than $1 million in taxes. Hunter Biden thought that he was going to get a plea deal, but that imploded months ago. Taiwan heads to the polls this weekend to elect a new president, and China's Xi Jinping has already been meddling in the democratic island's politics. Xi has been moving the goalposts on decades of international norms by conducting military drills in the Taiwan Strait just off the island's coast. And he said very forcefully that he wants to reunify China with Taiwan. That's prompted pushback not just from Taiwan, but from Washington and allies as well. Secretary of State Antony Blinken will be meeting with senior Chinese officials ahead of this weekend's elections, as first reported by Voice of America News. Will parts of the government shut down next week? Nobody knows. The Republicans are divided against House Speaker Mike Johnson in what's become another rerun of the 2023 saga. A new speaker trying to forge a bipartisan deal, and conservative hardliners saying that he went too far to the left. With the balance of power in the House just so narrow, Johnson can't afford to lose votes. They've got until January 19th to strike a deal. That's it for today's Daily Debrief. My name is Kevin Cirilli. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to The Hill's YouTube channel, and come back here soon for the intersection between politics and policy.